life. We all have different experiences that drew us here today to know that we needed to share in this experience for the heartbreak that we have felt, not just the past few weeks, but watching this year after year of inequality in our country, and we needed to act and we needed to do something about it. How did I get here today from my journey? I grew up in New York. I grew up in interracial, interethnic communities with friends of all different cultures, backgrounds, colors, races, creeds, and religions. We didn't see that. We saw kids. But what we had to understand is that many people saw differences among us and did not accept our diversity. I moved down to Florida in 1998. I serve as a teacher. I work as a teacher in Hernando County. And those of us who serve are very proud of that. But a couple of years ago, I looked around at who our congressman was. And I looked around at who became our president. And I have a question today. Do any of you know who your congressman is? You can name your congressman. Do you know who is running against him in November? Dana Cottrell. That is me. I am running against Daniel Webster in November here. And I ran against him in 2018 because I looked at his voting record and I said no more. As a social studies teacher, I knew, and I teach my students, your vote is your voice. And I had to go forward and live what I preached and get involved and be active. Because that's what we have to do. We have to be active. We can't just come here today. The question is, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Come on.
And what are you going to do next week? And what are you going to do in July and August and September and October? And what are you going to do in 2021 and 2022? To be there for everyone, to be there to support each other. We need to be involved. We need to be active. We cannot be silent. And that's why I decided to run. Our motto this year, when we decided to come up with a campaign slogan, because we live in a red area, right? We live in District 11. We know it's a red area. So we said, what do we do? And we talked about it, and we laughed, and we joked, and then we said, we're going to go with it. They're going to vote for us or they're not. So we came up with Dana Dares. That's right. We have to dare to do this. We have to dare to speak out. We have to dare to be proud. We have to dare to take that step forward and support our fellow brothers and sisters in every time of need for every group in every community. So today you are here. And I ask you to dare with us. Will you dare to fight for change tomorrow? Yeah. Will you dare next week to go out and join a club or an event or community to make change and find those groups? We have to take action. It cannot just be one thing. And I will tell you, we were in Hernando County on Friday at the march. And it was very ugly across the street from us. And what I left that march with and that rally, because we were peaceful, and it was beautiful, and it was inspirational. And if you watch the videos on that, and you watch what happened in Hernando County, I felt so healed after joining with people and celebrating life with them. And the police were barricaded, and thankfully they were there, because if not, those people would have come after us. But across the street, when I left and I shared with my friends, seeing that, I realized hatred is ugly. It was just ugly in the features, in the face, and the expression. And we need to move forth with love. We need to move forth with love, equality, justice, and peace. And as you so eloquently said, knowing what your people are voting for. Look and see what the man who is running for sheriff in Citrus County said, and would not back down on his word. Same thing in Hernando County. Our county commissioner owns a pawn and gun shop. And they had a Facebook page that they started. It was called Protect Hernando County, to draw people to our peaceful rally with guns. And he said he would sell them guns to protect Hernando County against our peaceful march and protest. But we stand here today, and I will fight and be there and continue to fight and be there. But we need you too. We need each and every one of you to go out and join up and join the club and enlist, and we need to keep speaking. We cannot stay silent, because you are right. What changes a country is legislation, and you need to know, because your vote is your voice. Thank you so much.
I'm going to hold off from anyone from here on out being able to speak on the megaphone.